Hello, and welcome to the Talk Dirty to Me podcast, where we focus on tips and tools to help the cleaning service professional. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about a brief introduction of who I am, the format of our podcast, some rules and regulations, and most importantly, why you should listen. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hey you guys, what is going on? Oh man, this is so exciting. I can't tell if I'm excited or nervous, but anyway, let's get into the show. A little bit of background about me. I am a certified computer repair technician. I actually went to school for computers, and I planned on doing that for the rest of my life. I was young and didn't know any better at the time, but eventually in 2006, I had to find a way to make more money. So I decided to start my own computer repair company, doing break-fix situations for homeowners and small businesses. It was great, but the problem was when you're starting a company, if you've ever done it before, you have to have enough working capital and you have to have money to pay the bills as the company is getting started. So in 2006, I started working part-time for a carpet cleaning company down in Greenville, South Carolina. And it didn't take very long at all before I realized that I actually loved the work. Every day is a new challenge. Every day you get new problems to fix. It just fit my personality. So I ended up basically leaving the computer repair company that I started. I just sold off all the equipment, sold off the tech tools, and called it done and went to work full-time for one of the nation's largest chains in Greenville, South Carolina. And I did that for roughly 6 or 7 years, worked all the way up from a service technician to a service lead to a service manager, and it was great. Couldn't want any better. So anyway, I ended up telling myself that was going to be my career choice. The time ended up coming where the wife and I had some kids, and Greenville, South Carolina is a great place. Don't get me wrong. If I was to raise a family, I would definitely want to do it there. However, all of her family and part of mine, half of mine, was back home in Lexington, Kentucky. And what they say is true. It really does take a tribe to raise a child. So we wanted our children to be around family. So we ended up moving back to Lexington, Kentucky. And I transferred from the franchise down there to a franchise up here, and it was good. But unfortunately, in that time, I just could not make the money that I needed to make. So my business was born out of a necessity. In 2013, we launched Bluegrass Cleaning Company. You can find us on the web at bluegrasscleaning.com. It was really everything that we did was on a shoestring budget. So you want to talk about eating rice and noodles or ramens. We definitely did it for the first year or two. It was tough. It was stressful. We are going to spend an episode just on going over that so you can get the wife's take, her perspective of the situation, because it's an interesting story. But anyway, that's me. I've been a carpet cleaner since 2006. Here it is 2020, and I absolutely love what I do. I own my own business. We have tried multiple trucks in the past with multiple employees, and I got to tell you, for the guys out there that are doing multi-truck operations, I take my hat off to you. We tried it for a year, and while it was nice because we did make extra money, the amount of problems that you have to deal with and the employees' baggage, it's very stressful. And so, like I said, my hat definitely goes off to you guys who are running multi-truck operations with multiple employees. That's definitely hard. And yeah, just way to go. Good job. Keep it up. So that's a little bit about my background. If you guys have any questions, be sure to send me an email, make a comment on the post, whatever it may be, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. As far as the show, the end vision for the show is to be able to do audio and video where we can go over tutorials. I'd like to use my tech background to help people with technology. And I think that doing a podcast, especially if we can incorporate video into it, would be a great way to go over some of the CRMs and the tools that are out there that can help people automate their business and make their business more profitable in the future. And the thing is, I want to do it because it's fun. So just to recap, 20 to 30 minutes on the show, 2 times per month, with a goal of working to once weekly. We are going to start out with audio only, like I said, just so I can hone my skills on getting things to sound right, but we will be adding video to the podcast as soon as possible. I really want to be able to marry my love of business, small business specifically, and technology, and provide, short videos that help you guys with different types of software that can help automate it and grow your business, things of that nature. So that is coming. The rules are just going to be real simple. I want to build a family-friendly channel. So definitely no cursing, no profanity, no inappropriate things. Family-friendly is what we're going for. In the future, it would be nice to have guests on the show, whether it's in person, via Skype, or via regular old cell phone. The audio setup that we have is almost ready to accept those kind of connections. I've just got to do a little bit more tinkering around with it to really make sure that I'm getting it right. The last thing I want to do is waste someone's time for 20 or 30 minutes with them being on the phone and me not being able to figure it out. So the recording for that, so basically we will be doing some more test sessions to get that kind of honed in to make it sound, as good as possible. Other than that, that's really about it. That's all I've got to say for this episode. I hope that if you stuck with me till the end, I just really want to say thank you. Like I said, your time is valuable to me and I don't want to waste it. So I'm not going to try to find 13, 14 minutes worth of conversation, when it's just not warranted. I think that we covered everything in fairly decent detail. But if you do have questions, I am for you. Like I said, there's a contact form on our website, talkdirtytome.show, and I'd love to hear some of your feedback. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please submit that form and I will get to you as quickly as possible. So thank you again for listening, and you guys have a wonderful day.